And we're live. Hello, everybody. This is Peter Palmiotti of Human Art Studios, and this is Making Comics and Art, episode, 120, maybe? Something? Losing track. So, as per yesterday's show, Dan was apparently not available at the 2:00 hour, so I connected with him, and he'll be on next week at a later time, which is better for his schedule and works for me. So those that came by yesterday expecting Dan, he will be by next week. And I want to do something before we get started. So I have a group on Facebook called Creator Owned Comics Group, and started a thing, and let me show it. The 1K Club. So those YouTube channels that are less than 1,000, I decided maybe we can do a thing and see if it works. So a bunch of people put links to the channels and a brief description. You can go over to my Facebook group to check out the whole post. But I grabbed up the first three, and we got Alvaro Cortes, otherwise known as LanceDanger. We got Vance Caplay, otherwise known as Vance Caplay Artist, and John Schlim Jr., otherwise known as Ovation Nation Station. And those are their YouTube channels. Everyone is less than 1,000, and just trying to help out my fellow comic makers out there. And we'll see if this works. We'll see if it works. Maybe I'll do even more than this, but figured I'd give it a shot. So thanks for participating. And let me go over to the comments. Get a whole bunch of comments. First, I'll do this. I grabbed up the Mavericks are currently, or they were like an hour and a half ago, at $11,035 US. With 156 backers, which is incredible. I got the link pinned in the chat for those that haven't pledged or checked it out. Please go there. And it's Mavericks Origins of Volume 1. And we got Elith Saga.
Hey, Eric,
Travis.
what's up? Good to see you.
Hello.
Comics Mate.
Hey, Dean. Oh, it's Travis Gibb. What's up, Mr. Gibb? I'm just checking out the chat now. Hey, what's up, Black Rose Comics? Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
We're really happy to see you all.
Yeah, awesome. Good day, everyone. So yeah, with me today is Aaron, otherwise known as Neff, and Kimmy, otherwise known as Frequency Girl.
Oh, there you go. Hi.
Hello.
All I heard was my name, so I don't know what's happening. My audio cut out.
Well, they're tweeting and doing stuff, but we welcome them.
Hello. Yeah, because we have the secret perk.
We're making
tier, so
your
we're sharing
classified
it 'cause-
intel available right
'cause
now.
we're not mods, so when we put the link in the
So I have to send it out via
chat,
Twitter.
it didn't
Yeah.
go through. So Aaron's just putting it
So
out there on
everybody,
Twitter.
check the Twitter, our Twitter. We just sent out some tweets. That'll take you to the secret perk of the day, which we're calling Full Bullet Magnum. It is a crossover print by Garrett Gabby, featuring the epic retro character by Peter Palmiotti. And it's kind of a Street Fighter Guile homage. And we've just shared the screen so you guys can get a peek of it now on the show. And you can also see it in the tweet that we attached the link to.
Here we go.
Yeah, there it is. Let me make this thing bigger. Can we make a full screen of it? There we go. No, it's not going to work that way. No, you're just showing butts. Why are you? Can you? Okay, there we go. All right, that's going to be as good as it's going to get for now. Check out those shoes. I love that she's pivoting.
Nice.
Freaking balls of her feet. Fighting retro. They're going round for round. You've got Jester unconscious in the background back there. He got his ass knocked out. Bigfoot's looking on.
I love that he has like his little smile painted on his shirt.
Yeah, everyone's kind of got their little decal, insignia, whatever what you want to call it. Hotshot is loving this fight. He thinks it's great. Cold Shoulders seems very amused. Ripper's just kind of hanging out. And of course, Mother's throwing down with a superhero. I don't know how this is going to end, but I'm excited to see it. This print will be available starting on the basic tier, the $20 tier. You can upgrade that into a spare magazine tier, or you can just back the collector's box and get all of the secret prints that we will have for you on this campaign. How many we unlocked so far? Has it been 5?
I think this is number 5.
We are halfway through. Yes, that is
number
right.
5.
You heard us right, ladies and gentlemen. There are 10 secret prints being revealed on this campaign, and you can get all of them by backing the campaign box, or keep your eyes out for special updates from us, where these classified intel will be revealed during these mission briefings and only be available as secret tiers for 24 hours.
Yep. So you have until 1.
We'll give them until tomorrow night.
Okay.
We're not going to make it exactly 24 hours. We're not that exact. I know General Herrick.
Day tomorrow.
The general is very very exacting. He demands things be done very promptly, but I'm not.
I don't know anyone like that.
We're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice for now. All right. Hey, Dory, what is up? Doris Jones, Labor of Love. Thanks for stopping in. Creators Outlet, how's it going, my dude? Good to see you here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. So, what are we going to be doing today, Pete?
I don't know. I'm working. What are you doing?
I'm just here talking to you, man. I mean, Garrett is chained up upstairs.
Yeah.
Hunched over the tablet, slaving away at all of the tasks that I've given him.
It's not even the tablet. So for this section of the book, not only does it have some spoilery stuff for the story, but he's also working in physical medium for this section. So he really needs the light upstairs working in the basement.
I mean, it'd also be weird to have him with his, 11 by 17...
No, it's bigger than that.
Yes, it is. Because of the ratio.
But
But you wouldn't even see Garrett. There'd just be a giant easel in his way. You have to trust me. It'd be like Wilson. Do you remember that show? What was it? Home Improvement with Tim Allen, where you only saw Wilson behind the fence fight by this much. Yeah, you might see Garrett by that much, but some people like Mo Biggs would call that an improvement.
Well, I gotta say, I'm very pleased. That's a very cool pinup. So thank Garrett for me and you guys. You made it happen. So,
of course we did, man. We will always make it happen for you guys if it's within our power. We love you. We love our fans. We love the shows. We're so happy to be here in indie comics doing our thing, and we're just loving every minute of it.
Yeah, and Garrett said he had a lot of fun working on this. It was one of his favorite things to do.
Yeah, it's great. It's great piece.
So I am willing to give $12 to Nefarious and Freak Girl to come see me at MegaCon. Where is MegaCon?
I don't know.
Florida.
Oh man, I would love to go to MegaCon.
Orlando.
Can we travel down to Orlando?
Possibly.
When? When is it?
When is it?
Is it like this weekend?
I'm not sure.
Bruh. We will, maybe we can get in touch with someone down in Florida and send them in our stead, because we do know a couple of people down there who can travel over there and live stream with you, Travis, the way we did with Jimmy for Peter when we were at Terrificon.
Yeah.
We would love to see you, man. We really would.
You want to see? You want to talk about Terrificon? How was the response there? Like, I'm sure you met a lot of people that didn't know you and didn't know your book.
Yeah, it was funny. We met a lot of people who were surprised to hear that we had an indie comic, and we had a nice big exhibitors booth, and we had a corner table too, so like we got a lot of traffic.
And we set up the trailer to play on loop, so that brought a lot of people over because they were like, "Ooh, what's that?"
And we had neighbors across the way. Do you remember who they were? HB Comics. Man, their stuff is pretty good. They're really on a roll. I bought their first book, their first trade, which was Laserman, and I bought their latest trade, and I bought their favorite, and then I bought the latest issues of the Laserman series, and the other one, which I left up there, was the girl team. I can't remember the name of it. Synergy. Thank you. And of course, we bought Foxglove because, damn. And I really love what they're up to. They have a lot of titles. They're very enthusiastic and passionate about their project. It was really cool to just talk to some other indie creators who've really been at this for a while and are making a go out of putting out their own books. So it was cool to have them as neighbors and talk a little bit about, like, you know, the process that they go through to make comics. And then we met some people who knew of us by word of mouth but had never met us. Like, you know, we met Heroinberg. I know Heroinberg from the chats, man. Like, I see him everywhere.
Phil Russert.
We met Phil Russert in person.
You didn't, because you weren't at the booth. You were streaming at the time.
I was streaming,
but I got to meet him.
Yeah, that was cool. We met a rep from Midtown Comics who asked us if we'd be willing to do a variant cover exclusive for Midtown, so they could carry Mavericks in stores. And I was like, well,
okay.
Sure. I don't know if anything will happen out of that, man. Yeah. I think he just kind of goes around and asks everybody, but that would be kind of neat because I used to go to Midtown all the time.
Yeah.
When I was collecting comics, because I lived in New York, and you know, I actually worked on 6th Avenue, and Midtown was on 7th, right across the way. So on my lunch break, I'd go over there and, you know,
spend all of
read graphic novels and sift through the long boxes, and so that would kind of be a dream come true. Yep. Yeah,
it's a great place to go. I used to go there all the time too. And there's a number of good places. We lost, what was the one in Soho that went away?
Oh, St. Mark's.
Yeah.
St. Mark's is gone.
Yeah, that was devastating. I actually saw someone at Terrificon with a St. Mark's comic shirt, and I was like, you represent, bro. You represent. Travis is offering us $12 hard cash. I would love to. I got to check the schedule to see if we can make that, did
he say
to travel.
He didn't say when it's happening now.
He said next weekend. It's next weekend.
Next weekend? Oh, that's pretty soon. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we can make that happen.
I would love to. I think it would be cool.
We'll see.
At the very least, we're going to look into like sending some people that we know.
If not, we'll send people to harass you.
Yeah.
And
is Travis
buy comics from you? No, Travis is down in Florida.
He's down in Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll drive down to pick up our comics when they come in the fall, and then we'll stop by and say hi then.
I don't know anything about that, but I trust her. I don't know why.
Well, my brother will probably be there again at another convention.
I felt a little weird putting him on the spot. I hope he didn't get mad at me or anything, but I was just like, hey, Jimmy, say hello to your brother, man!
He
I don't like coffee.
Called me up afterwards and yelled at me. No.
No. Damn it, Peter, why are you sending your minions after me? I just wanted you to know I could get to you at any time, Jimmy. Any time, any place.
He doesn't mind. Yeah. That I know of. That he tells me.
Again. See what happens.
Yeah, Terrificon was really good. We had our little teaser that we have up on the campaign page,
which we sent to all of our sign up.
Yes, if you were on the pre-launch,
you guys got a digital copy of it already.
Right, and we just
printed that out.
We can give you the link to it as well if you on it.
It was
we just printed that out.
It was eye-opening to me. I'm still not happy with the color, so I'm just gonna make Garrett go fix it again.
Well, it was the cover page.
It was the cover. Yeah, the cover was a little washed out. Actually, we have a finishing colorist. What is his name? Actually, Phil set us up with it, Peter. So thank you very much for putting us in touch with Phil.
Yeah, cool.
His name's Sigmund.
I don't know. It's
Sigmund.
not like,
I think.
Yeah, is it Sigmund? I mean, it sounded really cool. It was one of those names, and he only has one, and I was like, oh, he's definitely an artist.
Cher.
Yeah, or Zevius. You know, he's got one name. But having a finishing colorist is probably going to take a lot of pressure off of Garrett to, be exacting with the colors.
Yeah,
he can do all of the basics, all of the layers, and then just send it off and get all of the highlights and contrast work done by the finishing colorist, so that Garrett can really just focus.
CMYK check, all of like the.
It's mostly the contrast. Yeah, it's the contrast checks. So that's exciting. I didn't know that was even a thing. Till we talked to Eric. That's why his colors are so great. Apparently, like, he uses a finishing colorist to really put on the final touches and all that stuff, which makes his life a lot easier. So all of you all listening out there, I would encourage you to look into that, additional expense if you want to make your colors really pop, especially for first timers like us who have no idea what we're doing when it comes to the conversion between RGB and CMYK.
But we're fast learners. Yeah. And everything else, the whole rest of the comic looked really good. It was just the page we were using.
I thought
for
it looked
cover.
pale. Yeah, I thought it just looked pale a little
just
bit.
That
pale.
one page. So it's just an easy tweak. So it was also a good test for us to kind of see, like, we're still going to do physical proofs once we have all the
We
whole book
ran
done,
into Mighty Mascots too, and we bought some soda. Do you know where that soda is?
It's in the fridge.
It's in the fridge.
Upstairs.
It's like this, like, neon green lemon lime soda. It's pretty awesome.
I saw that. Yeah.
He was published in the back of Don Chin's book, and he actually had X-Farce on sale. And I was like, I know that book. He was like, yeah, it's by Don Chin. I'm like, I know Don Chin. It was fun. It's cool, like, meeting people that you know from the internet in person. I can't express to you quite. I'm the writer, right? And I can't quite express to you in words what it felt like to meet the people who I've had, like, acquaintances or friendships with, or at least talked to on the internet, and suddenly meeting them in real life made them real. You know what I mean? And then there was a significant emotion. There was an emotional significance to that after the fact, where I'm like, wow, okay, that person's cool and they're real. I guess COVID changed everything for everybody. But
it was kind of surreal. Like, we were sitting there at the booth, and there were people walking by, and they were, like, calling whoever else they were there with, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm at the MAVRICs Global Frequency Studios booth, where are you? I'm like, oh yeah, we're at the MAVRICs booth, where are you? I mean, don't you know where the MAVRICs Global Frequency Studios
Well, we did have our giant,
is?
we had our blankets that we have.
I know, but it was just funny,
up.
like,
it does say MAVRICs across it.
no, so. I know, it was just, like, a very surreal moment to hear someone who you didn't know referencing your name and your comic book as, like, a point of reference in the convention.
It was only
just,
weird because it was the
cool.
first time that it happened to us. I'm sure a bunch of you out there who've been to conventions who remember the first time that happened and eventually got over the thrill of it know what we're talking about, but also know that that feeling tempers down.
I'm sure
cons are still exciting, but they're a lot of work.
It was just a really cool moment.
That was
something that stuck out for me.
We realized we need to get a dolly.
Yes.
Or a hand
Don't
truck.
go to a convention without your own dolly or a hand truck.
Because carrying everything. We got a hand truck for the load-in.
Yeah, that was easy. Everyone, because we got there, most people loaded in the day before, but we didn't. So we were there like 45 minutes before load-in ended, and so pretty much everyone else was all set up. So there were extra hand trucks and carts and stuff. So we put everything on there, loaded it right in. We were done in like 10 minutes. But the load out, there was not a spare dolly or hand truck to be found. And no one was interested in sharing. I don't blame them. I mean,
everybody just wants to go. Yeah,
and I did all the carrying. And she did load the car, but that was a very big auditorium.
I met him the last little bit of the leg.
I'd say maybe 1/120th of the way.
Yeah,
definitely.
I had to stay with the car because you had to leave it on.
Comments in the chat. Yes, Creators Outlet says Neff spent most of the con shopping. Well, I spent most of the con that you saw shopping. I only got to stream for 2 hours, but yes, that was absolutely true. I did a lot of shopping when I had the free time to shop, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Saturday he didn't get a chance to stream at all because we had a constant stream of people.
I really didn't get to show you guys so much either. There were a lot of long boxes there, and I would have, like, if I'd had the time, just been going from long box stand to long box stand, just rifling through looking for hidden gems and wonderful treasures that mean something only to me. Like, nobody collects the Badger. I collect the Badger. You know what I mean? No one reads the Nom. I read the Nom. So there are a lot of these, like, $2, $3 comics out there where I'm like, ooh, treats. So yes, Creators Outlet. I did a lot of shopping. Black Rose says full circle. Creators Outlet says so now I have to order from Midtown again. Oh, you don't know the half of it, my dude. If we do a store exclusive cover, I will definitely have to get that cover, and I will direct all of you there. But you know, we do have a Kickstarter campaign side to this campaign. You know, I'm just gonna say that you can't really do a Kickstarter campaign without offering something different, right?
So, but that'll be in September.
Yeah, it's going to be in September. I'm going to give you guys absolutely everything we can until then. And we got Oliver from 656 in the chat. How's it going, my dude? Oliver, coolest guy in 656 in my opinion. Look at those sunglasses. We got 24 Eyes and Jake Twister in the chat. Guys, thank you so much for coming out to support us. Or if you're not here for us, to just watch Peter.
Creators Outlet collects the Badger. We knew you were cool.
Yes! Dude! We're friends now.
We're already friends.
I love that character. Really. I love retro,
the Badger. Too. Yeah. I picked up
Mike
the Badger.
Barron's still alive.
Nice.
You know, he's still alive.
He's still
he's not
making new books and
Yep.
It was very clever. I really liked that comic back in the day. I like irreverent superheroes and nonsensical plot lines. Yeah, so that was Terrificon. It was pretty fun. I can't wait to go to our next one. We have Kineticon booked, right?
And Fan Expo
and
Boston.
Fan Expo Boston. And if it actually happens, we have made it through the first round of selections at New York Comic Con. So we're just sending them the dimensions of our booth now and what our booth looks like, and
we'll see.
et cetera, et cetera.
It's like a whole long process. We may not get approved. But
I mean, it's in New York. We'd have to drive down there anyway, and then there's like, it's happening later, and there's COVID and all that stuff.
Yeah, if it doesn't get canceled.
That's what I mean. Like, we'll see if it happens.
Yeah, I'm on the fence. I got too much work, but if things really go well, the remainder of this year, I might be at New York Comic Con. Not. It's like I have friends and whatnot. I'll probably table here and there, like at different points if I do. But I am possibly also going to be at LA Comic Con, which is
not somewhere I will be.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I can't fly to LA. Come on.
Why not? Come on.
I got work to do over here.
Yeah,
we're on the East Coast, baby.
Yeah.
I know.
Especially October.
Maybe next year, though.
Well, actually, October will be like.
We'll be in printing.
Yeah,
we'll be in printing, and end of October we'll get it in probably. Yeah.
So October is actually a calm before the.
Well, we might be taking a vacation, leaving Garrett here to fend for himself. We might need
him in the dog.
So, Creators Outlet said his best friend and owner of his last LCS has fan art in Badger 8.
Nice.
Now, is that Badger 8 from First Comics, from Image Comics, from the other, I don't remember, all of the other times Badger has hopped from publisher to publisher? Which Badger 8 are we talking about? And what is RI Comic Con? Oh, Rhode Island Comic Con?
Rhode Island?
Is there a Rhode Island Comic Con?
Maybe.
Write it down, because we're not far from Rhode Island.
Yeah, no, Rhode Island we could probably.
Yeah, Rhode Island we could do. We're doing Boston. That's like a 2-something hour drive.
Yeah. I think Rhode Island is
from First Comics Volume 1. Yo! Now that's awesome. I gotta go back and look for that. Yeah, dude, Indie Volt Revolt. I'm excited for that. Very excited for that book.
Cool. Yeah, well, if I do go out to LA, maybe I can bring a couple of copies of your book. Throw them.
Well, it'll have to be the preview issue, because we won't have fulfilled to our crowdfunding backers, and it would be gauche of us to give our book
we're
out,
not doing anything that's on the campaign at any conventions. We have all of the merch that we'll
probably sell variant covers at an upcharge. So everyone who's getting variant covers on the campaign is getting them for less than what they will be retail after we're fulfilled.
Yeah, but what I was saying was, prior to fulfillment, was anything we have at a con is either specific merchandise that we created for the convention, or it's stuff that's already on our web store on Shopify.
We're actually going through and making a series of buttons right now, which has been a bit of a pain in the butt, but we're doing 7 buttons, maybe 8 buttons that are really exciting. They got the pilot, and then they got the MAV, and they got the name, and it's just, one of those, buttons that you wear on your shirt. It's not like a pin. No. It's a button.
It's a button. But
buttons are cool. Yeah.
Hey, Pops Van Zant, what is up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. In case you haven't seen it, there is a secret print that is now available. Declassified information that is available on the campaign using the secret perk. That you can get this print included with your basic tier, your $20 tier, which gets you the book, the Mike McMahon print, and the bookmark, as well as all unlocked stretch goals, of which there are 11. And then it will also get you this print.
Yeah, so this is free. So it's not like you're being charged more.
This is for free. Yeah.
It just comes
This is for free for watching Pete and using the link in the description.
Well,
it's not in the description. It's the link in the tweet.
We put it in the chat, but we're not mod, so it's not active. I guess you could copy and paste it.
We'll tweet it out regularly.
Actually, I could do that. If it lets me, I should be able to. Yeah, here we go.
See, it says secret perk.
Yeah, I just can't share it out because then my internet will die.
Yep. Yeah, we're taking some cues from some of the feedback that we've recently received from fans and other creators that AAT kind of sells. So we're trying to be tasteful with it. Garrett doesn't like drawing completely naked people, but he'll give us a nice big left cheek. So that make you guys happy. You can also notice that it's a little bit lighter towards the top than it is in the bottom. That might just be the coloring, that might be the light sourcing, the zenithal lighting in there, but it could also just be, tan lines. I'm not sure.
I think it's lighting.
You think it's lighting? Of course you would. Thank you very much for dropping that secret link, Pete. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can click on it. Or you can get the collector's box, and you will get it no matter when you buy.
So when are we going to see stuff for retro, man? When are we going to get a retro book? When am I going to have a chance to buy one?
Next we missed the original Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an Indiegogo. I'm fulfilling everybody that pledged to the Kickstarter first. So I got to finish the inks. Then I'll be on to production and coloring. Then I'll be sending it out to be printed. So, Indiegogo, hopefully at the end of this year, and people can pledge then. If worst case scenario, I'll do it, February or something. So that's when people can pledge to the book. But hopefully by the time I have the Indiegogo up and running, I'll have reviews from people who have gotten their copies and read the book, and hopefully it'll be positive and all that jazz.
I'm sure it will be. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So Pops Van Zant says he got that other secret perk. Yes, there are 5 so far, Pops, and there are more to come.
Yes.
So it's great when you get the opportunity to see those classified intels for 24 hours and take advantage of that secret perk. But, and I keep stressing this to everybody, get the collector's box. Save up for it if you need to.
It is a really good value.
Get the collector's box.
Because not only do you get all of those prints for free, you're also getting another comic book for free.
Yes.
Theory.
Well, I mean, you're getting the 28-page Ashcan anthology. You're getting all 5 variant covers. You're getting all 5 5x7 metal prints of the cover art. You're getting an exclusive wraparound X-Men #1 homage cover by Pal Rodricks. You're getting the box itself for you to keep all your goodies in. And you're getting, of course, the main book, the print of Mike McMahon, and all the stretch goals for $150.
Which is the same as if you...
Which is less than if you bought... It's less than if you bought the individual backup mags.
Oh, no, it's the cost.
Yeah, if you got 3, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But then if
you got all 5, gotcha.
You can get 3, and we also made it possible for you to get a variant cover on one of your orders for $20 as an add-on. You can't add them all, you can only add one. That's why it's called a backup mag. You have your spare mag, and then you have your backup mag. Just because, people run out of ammo. Hotshot hates reloading. Comic book talk with Pops Van Zandt says, my broke ass is lucky I could get that. Making a Crom print kind of forced my hand. Marketing, you get it. Yes, Pops, I do. Why do you think I did that? now making a retro Fighting Mother print. Of course. Wait till you see some of the other stuff I've got up my sleeve. They might be short sleeves, but there are a lot of tricks up there.
You guys are doing so good with your campaign, and you got so many crazy perks.
A little bit flat for the last day. For the last day, but that's okay.
Yeah, that kind of happens after the first week or so. You start to...
We got another marketing strategy that's going to kick in this week, and maybe we'll see some growth out of that.
If it's only a day, I mean, geez, I've seen so many campaigns. First timers, first book, first campaign. They barely scratch. Get to 1,000. So you're doing incredible. I mean, I know it's
for 20. I'm aiming to break 20. I would love.
You should.
I would love to hit between 30 and 40 by the time the Indiegogo is done. I think it's achievable. As much as that might be a moonshot, I actually think that we can do that. 50's a moonshot, and 100's just ridiculous. That's not going to happen. Yeah. But I think we could probably land between 20 and 30.
And we appreciate all of the support that everyone has shown us so far. It's really been kind of
we're not
mind-blowing.
We're not doing it for the money. We're not making a crap ton of money off this. Our margins are narrow. We're doing it because we love making comics and we want people to love the IP. We're doing it to get the book out there, to get the merch out there, to get the story out there, to get people enthusiastic and excited to see what we have to bring to the table. I mean, I got a different source of income. I'm not worried about making a living off comic books. I make my living elsewhere.
Like the rest of us.
This is what I do for fun, and it makes me excited. It gives me purpose in life to bring good stories to people and make exciting things like battle standees and 3D models. All those stretch goals, says Creators Outlet. Yes. Do you want to know what the stretch goals are? Because they're finally up on the campaign.
Yeah, we will be revealing the 11K. We said what it was, but we are still waiting on the actual file from Brian Shearer. I think we hit a lot of these stretch goals faster than anyone had anticipated. So some of the artists, even though we commissioned them a while back, kind of thought they had a lot more time than they wound up having. So... we should have it
share this
hopefully
with you, Pete,
today.
and I will blow down to the bottom of the screen for you.
Every day he's like, "Oh, I'll have a few today," and then we haven't gotten it yet. But I think he's done with the inks and he's going to be coloring it on his stream, Brian Shearer.
So right now, this is the stuff that we've unlocked so far, and I didn't want to include the stuff that we haven't unlocked, but it was kind of necessary to include that in the graphic in order for the graphic to be properly spaced, and Indiegogo was yelling at us that we couldn't do it in a different way. So the top, you've got A4 print called Mother by Luke Stone, colored by Ichthus. Then you got 2-inch battle standees. There are 7 of them as a stretch goal. Here's 7 toys. 3K was a print called Selfie by Elliot Rodriguez, Nigma on Twitter and Matt Yaki. I think as much as I love all the prints, I think this is my favorite one.
Yeah.
It's
Elliot's going to be
Jester.
here Saturday.
Oh yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
We're gonna tune in
Yeah.
and see him because he's a
awesome.
good guy. He's a
Yeah.
lot of fun to work with. Then we got the Norca and Unification patches
Because
Shay needs patches. Then we've got a A4 print by Zevius called Fifth Street. And all these A4s are 8.3 by 11.7 inches. So they're smaller than the book. The book is 9 by 12, but they're around the size of a piece of paper. So they're frameable. They're nice sized.
Cool.
They're not like mini prints where you're not going to see them. They're not quite the same size as that, but
But they're still decent.
Then we've got the mother magnet for Amanda B because Amanda B loves magnets. So
we love Amanda B.
Do you guys tell that we made this campaign for you? This wasn't something if I wanted to, I'd just sell the book. We made the campaign for you guys. We listened to you and did what you wanted us to do. We made it affordable and we figured out a way to price it so that, it didn't bust our balls to give you what you wanted, but you said what you wanted, so we gave it. Yeah. And we did a crossover with Scott Payne. It's the Chaotic Flux crossover. It's our Mavs and his mechs fighting Dread Fiends. And it's by Brian Bellondo and Brian Meunier, the guys who actually did Chaotic Flux. So that made me happy.
It's a good book.
Then we got...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good book. I have 3 copies. Then we got the Chibi stickers from Chibi Selena. Now there's 14 of those. There's 6 pilots, 6 Mavs, and it's Storm Squad 6 pilots, 6 Mavs, and Kurito and Chernobog. So that's a stretch goal where you got 14 stickers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that makes me happy. Some people are like, here's a sticker. Here's 14 stickers. Then we have the 9K stretch goal. That's a car wash print by Mike McMahon. Will be colored by Matt Yaki. Again, a little bit of...
He just finished it. We just haven't had a chance to update the graphic yet.
Little bit of AAT for you guys because, it's fun and everybody likes some AAT. Then we got a Norca pin, which we designed. It has the motto of the Northern Continental Alliance engraved into it.
So the pin is going to be 1.25 inches. It's silver-plated hard enamel with print. So the words in the motto are going to be printed on the enamel because so they're crisp and clear and you can read them.
So they're legible, yeah. And then we just cleared the 11K stretch goal, which is the Brian Shearer Thunderstruck print, which, if you know Brian Shearer, he's the creator of Gunship Thunder Punch.
Which is awesome.
So this is a Gunship Thunder Punch crossover print between Mavericks and Gunship Thunder Punch, which I really wanted it. From the time that I saw Gunship Thunder Punch, I was like, we must get Brian to do his Mega Robot with our mecha in some sort of cool print. I don't care how, we'll just make it happen. Then, of course, we've got the companion pin to the Norca pin. It's the Unification pin. Frequency Girl designed that. We have the digital proof. We will reveal that. Like $900 and something. So I don't know, maybe next week. Then we've got a print from Maxi Dallo, the artist, and Steve Cannon, the artist and colorist on Jack Irons, Steel Cowboy. So yes, that's a Jack Irons crossover print.
It'll be cool.
Then we've got a challenge coin, which Frequency Girl designed. It's
I'm very proud of myself.
Kind of a cross between a challenge coin and a poker chip. It's not quite as big as this challenge coin from Zade Studios.
43 millimeter.
Right.
Which is like a little over an inch and a half. It's 1.6 something inches.
And it's double-sided, so you can use it to settle bets and stuff like that.
And it has printing on the side of the coin, which is really cool.
Well, it's because one side is red and one side is blue, and we needed to hide the
division. And then the side is black, and it says Mavericks Origins, Volume 1.
She's very, very proud of it, which is
I am.
Glad. You get to feel creative.
I do.
Then we got an A4 print from Rock and Roll Ninja's Matt Barr, colored by our very own Jeremy I can't say. I always want to call him Jeremy Terrivold, which is a cool name.
But it's not.
But I'm dyslexic, and that's not really his name. So I just call him Zade Studios because I can remember that. Then we've got trading cards. There are 6 trading cards for Storm Squad and their Mavs. So 16K gets you 6 trading cards. There's another A4 print at 17. There's a pop socket. I don't know if you know what that is, Peter, but it's the little thing that goes on the back of your cell phone.
Like the little circle thing. I don't have one on my phone.
So
right. Yeah.
Yes, there's a Mavericks pop socket. And
that I designed as well.
Then Eric Nienoltowski and Teo Gonzalez did an A4 print, which is the antagonist Kurito. And then at 20K, we have the big reveal, which is the one you guys are going to want more than anything else. And that is the secret character that I haven't shown anyone yet. And
really
it's
cool.
been really hard for me to keep this under wraps. And so you get the sticker, the standee, and the trading cards of this character to round out all of the earlier stuff. So you get his battle standee, you get his sticker to be the companion to the Kurito sticker everyone who signed up for the pre-launch got, and you get his trading cards to complete the trading card series. Then we get some Jason Bascom action, because no campaign would be complete without CG's very own Sam Keith doing some art on it. Then we get something by Billy. Then at 50K, we get the motion comic and the STL file. And then, sort of as a lark, but I had to price it out just in case we did, we have the animated short at 100K, which was... You know, we're not going to hit 100K, so I feel confident that I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll do an animated short, no problem.
Our animator is like, are you there yet? I want to do it. He's super excited. He loved doing.
He worked on Gurren Lagann, so he wants to do like a giant robot TV show. Yeah,
he did the little bit of animation at the end of our trailer. For
he's got a whole group of people that he could work with. But if we did a 100K animated short, I would want some really high quality stuff. So, like I said, when I priced it out, I was like, okay, you know, this is affordable, $30,000, we could do that.
I mean, it's a short, so it's not like
it's under 5 minutes, but animation is expensive.
Yeah.
But if we did get to 100K, I'd want to put all of the money into doing an animated short.
Yeah,
so
no.
get us to 100K, and we'll make no profit on this book. Zero. It'll all go into the animated short.
But we'll still bring you something just as cool for Volume 2.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, we had the budget for Volume 1. We'll have the budget for Volume 2. Then, of course, these are the classified Intel art prints. You know, like the one we just made available to you today.
Yeah.
This was the first one. That was Valkyrie's Flight. That's in the collector's box, but it was only available for a short time, 24 hours, when it was when we launched. And that was paired with Bogan's Bombardment, which is ARO. AR-15 orangutan homage piece, and it's got our original character Mecha Macaque in there with his gorilla mech, and some of our Mavericks in the background, and Pull-Out Pigeon, of course, because... And it also says Mo Biggs on the license plate, because Mo. Then there was a Section 8 secret print. Do you remember the show MASH?
Yeah.
So, do you remember on the show there was a character named Klinger?
Yeah.
Do you remember what
Big
his
nose.
shtick was? Yeah, big nose. Do you remember
He
what his
dressed
shtick
as
was?
a woman.
Because he wanted to get a Section 8 discharge to be sent home from the war.
Yeah.
So this is Chris in a red dress. This is Sugar Chris wearing the red dress, so that's why it's called Section 8. It's it's very much inside baseball for comics, Kate. Then we've got the Extreme Volleyball Madness print for Pops Van Zant, which is done by Simmons Aid Studios, and there is Crom back there underneath the chair, the ref chair, and that's Nat from Tales from the Natverse, and those are some of Sim's other characters. That is Rose, and I always forget this chick's name. He always tells me who it is, and I always forget. But a little bit more AAT for you guys, because you know you like your fun stuff, right? You like your good stuff.
And then we will be adding.
And then we will be adding the one that we just revealed,
the new Peter Pan,
and pushing this
the best
down
one
a
yet.
little bit. Yeah. And then, of course, even though he hasn't launched yet, we will still be honoring the backup print for our co-pilot, Hex Allen, who has Nephilim Squadron coming out. So we did a collaborative print called GlavMav, since his jets are called Glavs and our mechs are called Mavs. This is the GlavMav print. And I love how he did the flying... King Salmon did the print. And I love how he did like the flying islands in the background from Hex's book. Yeah. And then he did a really good job with our Mavs. I mean, I love this print. I want as many people to get this print as possible, so I want as many people to back Nephilim Squadron as possible. Yeah. And hopefully he launches while we're still live.
We'll be going through to the beginning
and
of
we are
September,
going in demand. So.
Or September 20th, I think, is when it runs, because we're doing the first 30, and then we're renewing for another 30. So I believe it is... the middle of September is when
we go
into demand.
And there's your secret print, full bullet Magnum.
It looks awesome.
Cool.
And there's the collector's box, which is what you want. You want to get that.
Everything.
Look at all this stuff.
Yes.
Look at all this stuff. Seriously. Like, look at it all.
There's a lot of good stuff.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And because we reached 10K, now for every 10 backers, we will be donating 2 books to Operation Gratitude. So that means right now we're sending 30 books.
Right. So we have 150
Operation
something
Gratitude.
backers.
So 4 more backers will make that 32.
32 books will be going to a charity for veterans, active military personnel, and first responders. Because
that's pretty cool.
they should have comic books.
Yeah.
Little escapism, right? Yeah, those are the covers.
Yep.
Okay, pockets. What has it got in
You're
its pockets?
like really far behind in your
I
comments. You have to scroll to new comments. So.
My broke. Okay, yeah, I love you guys. Keep
that's
it
like
coming.
20 minutes ago.
What about the sleeves of the cargo shorts? Jake, I don't wear shorts. Wow, that is really far behind. Aaron is not going to admit he's retro trading stocks with a vast portfolio. Jake, do not give away my secrets. Arbitrage is a crime where I'm from. That print looks cool. Yes, Derek Clay, thank you very much. The print is super cool.
And you can grab it for 24 hours.
24 hours.
Unless you do the collector's box one. You can get
Yes,
it whenever.
Gunship is cool as fuck. I mean, AF. You're allowed 1 on a PG-13 stream, right? Okay, that was our 1.
Yeah.
Jesus. How many prints? Spiro says, I think in all, since there is a print every other stretch goal, that is 12 to 20, and then there's 3 more after that. So 15 prints in total are stretch goals. And then there are 10 secret prints, so that makes 25, not including the one that you get from Mike McMahon, which is 26 prints.
And then if you back Nephilim Squadron, that's
get
27.
So we stacked the deck with a lot of art, because I heard some people say what they really want is more story. So we did a 28-page Ashcan anthology for you guys to have more story. But a lot of people are also saying what we really want is a lot more art. So we hired a bunch of artists and got you more art.
Hey, Matt Barr.
Hey, there's the guy.
Yeah.
What's up, Matt Barr? Yes, Black Rose, Gurren Lagann. We do have, we have one of the animators from Gurren Lagann.
I love that show. That was great.
Too.
Yeah.
Great show.
It was a great show.
And I love our trailer, too.
But I'll let you in on a secret. If we do the animated short, I'm going to do it in the style of Sword of the Stranger, which is a movie. B Rose knows what I'm talking about, which is a movie that came out a while ago. It kind of inspired Origins in a way, because it was the final fight from that movie is very emotional. Like it can choke you up if you're in the right frame of mind. It's a fight in the snow. And really, when Garrett and I were talking about Origins Volume 1, bringing everything down to this sort of like very street level, very small scale conflict between Storm Squad and Kurito and his mech Chernobog, it became about a desperate struggle and a fight in the snow between 2 masters, 2 pilot aces, having a showdown, fighting in the snow. Much like in Sword of the Stranger, there are 2 master swordsmen. So if we did do an animated short, that would be sort of a prelude to Volume 2. That's what I would want to do. Yeah. So as much as I love the guy that we're working with on Gurren Lagann, I would want him to bring in some more people who've done, like, sword fighting stuff. Ryan Wynn says, hey, Creators Outlet. Everyone's saying hello to each other.
Yep. So you wanted to go to the top of the campaign?
Sure, bro.
And go...
You want us to refresh?
Let's see. I mean, we got a bunch of friends here. I think everybody pledged, but give it a shot.
I think everyone's already back, man. I think everyone's already back. That's one of the things that we're running into. We love going on these shows and talking to you guys, but like I think pretty much everybody that we know has either already backed if they're going to, or is saving up for the collector's box. So at some point in the future, they're going to spend a little chunk of change. And we're in, crowdfunding for a while. This is our 2nd week.
Yeah.
We're coming up on the second. Wait, is today Thursday?
Yes.
Yeah. So today is
Today's
2
2
weeks. Exactly. So we've got 6 more weeks active on Indiegogo. And then we've got the Kickstarter, which is going to be 30 days.
It might be time to drop some sketch cards soon.
Oh, shit, yeah. We actually have a couple sketch cards that we've already got lined up.
Yeah.
You're going to flip your lid when you see
they're really cool.
some of the sketch cards that we've already got. And they're by your favorite sketch card artists, too. And guys who do mecha really
Yeah, we're 2 weeks in. It might be time to start dropping those.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes out.
Just to kind of like stoke interest in the campaign and get people mad at us because we're making them spend money. I mean, look, John Malin just dropped a book. Mandy Summers just dropped a book. Everyone dropped these big books. We shouldn't be demanding more people's money, should we? We shouldn't be like being like, hey, spend money on us.
Derek Clay says, you
You
are running your
campaign way different than I've heard first-time campaigns should be run, and you are being successful. Yes, Derek. I studied the crowdfunding game that y'all have kind of like created for the past 9 months, I'd say. And I figured that we could probably go all out, all in, because I don't like going small. I like going way too big. Everyone says like under promise, over deliver. I want to over promise and ultra deliver. I want to be able to say, we're going to do all of this. And people go, yeah, right. But then absolutely do it. Yeah, give it even better quality than people expected. And have those doubters going, oh, man, I should have backed.
We've done a lot of research.
Yeah. She's done so much math. She's done so much pricing. What do you want?
I mean,
this?
Yes.
Why do you want this?
Like we've even...
This is just the merch tier.
Yeah, but we've ordered physical copies of anything that we're making, like not just digital proofs. Like we ordered the physical proof of the mug. Turns out they can't print it quite right. So we're changing the design.
There's an error in the dots here, right? On the side. So we're changing the design completely.
But that's something we figured out. We're just waiting on the new physical proof to come in. So
and when
that's
the new
not
physical proof comes in, I will change
to...
and update the campaign page so it better reflects the actual mug. But I didn't want to like just make a question mark, you know? I wanted to show you guys that we did design something and we have something ready to go.
You know, all the stuff that is, you know, they say, oh, don't do it your first time out. We already have... We've ordered the physical proofs. We've worked out any kinks that there were prior to. So everything is all set.
We got our shipping arrangements.
Yep.
We made sure that anything we added to the campaign as far as stretch goals didn't offset the shipping.
Yep.
We set fixed prices for international shipping. I took a little bit of a hit on international shipping, but that's because I want people to be able to afford the book.
Oh, Derek, no, it is our first. Aaron just said that he's been watching everyone. We've backed over 200 campaigns. We've had a whole bunch of creators on our show, on our YouTube channel, where we've talked to them of what worked, what didn't work, what pitfalls did you run into. So we've just put in a lot of research over the last 9-10 months to kind of figure out how do we want to do this?
We talked to creators who did all the merch that we've been doing, so we found all the best vendors that we could compare and contrast. Right. Free Quincy Girl reverse engineered how to design a box from Sovereign Wolf and Aerith, and studying the Justice City Chronicles box that Anthony Figaro, showed us. Anthony was actually supposed to do something with us, but things got really I guess complicated for him, so maybe he'll be doing some sketch cards, guys. I don't know. You'll just have to keep your eyes peeled because we are nowhere near done. No. The things that we've offered are super awesome and cool and wonderful, but like we're just gonna keep going. You guys, we've got so much in store for you. So much fun stuff.
Yeah, we're all in on this.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
And it's been a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
I know it's been a lot of hard work, I know you guys have been just...
It definitely has been.
Working.
It's also funny to see, like, how many of the like, skills and things that I've picked up from, like, teaching actually carry over to all of this, because you wouldn't think that there's a lot of crossover, but there's a lot of stuff that kind of comes in handy. I'm like, oh, this is just like this, and this is, so it was kind of neat.
I think the best thing for me is that people want us to succeed. They want to see us succeed, and they want to participate in that success. We've got 156 backers. Those people want to watch our book be successful. And that hits me right here. So I want to give those people absolutely everything I can afford to give them, which is why we made a huge campaign for you guys.
Right. Now,
Hey, Juke
Isn't
Joint,
it-
what's up?
isn't it true that you had over 200 people sign up?
Yes.
To
We
the-
had just over
Yeah.
200.
Oh,
it was like
crap, we never did
203.
that giveaway.
We have to do the giveaway. It happened right as we just a few
launched.
minutes before we launched. We hit 200 on the pre-launch page. So it's just been kind of a hectic 2 weeks between the campaign and all the stretch goals we unlocked and the convention. So later today, we should.
And you guys
do a
got
stream.
Shelby Robertson to 200 YouTube subs. Now, we were saying we would do a 200. If he got to 200 subs on YouTube and we got to 200 signups, we would do a giveaway, and we'd give away a sweatshirt to anybody that's
in addition
on
to
our
the 2
sign-up
blankets
campaign.
and the tote bag. So,
Right. So we're giving away the
4
bag
things.
and the blankets, and we're also going to give away a sweatshirt now.
So
as well.
we'll probably do that later today. We'll maybe right after this we'll hop on and do a quick stream.
Black Rose Comics says this campaign proves the experts aren't exactly the Bible. # do your thing. And while he is correct, the experts aren't necessarily gospel. One of the things that I will point out is we also listen to the experts. The experts said they want more books, so we took the backups out of the book and we made more book. The experts said stickers versus bookmarks, so we gave them both. So yes, most people say if you're going to do a first time campaign, do the book, go small, don't expect to go big. And we flew in the face of that. But we also took all of the advice and all of the feedback that we got from, the Indiegogo community and listened to it.
We also are a team of 3. So that
That's
makes
also
it
true, yeah.
a little bit easier as opposed to like if Aaron was doing this all by himself, it probably wouldn't be the same campaign.
There wouldn't be a campaign.
Well, Aaron handles all of the writing. Garrett handles all of the art. I handle all of the logistics and set it up. And then there are things that we work on all together.
I can't do the art. Garrett does the art.
So that makes it a lot
Frequency Girl does all
easier.
the logistics, all of the pricing, all of the minute details that have to get figured out in order
All of the
for
spreadsheets.
us. In order for us to be able to deliver on the things that I promise, because I do all of the writing, the big thinking, the dreaming, and the networking and stuff. Going, why can't we do a 3D model? Why can't we do that for under $40? Just go make that happen.
And then, for fulfillment too, we're a team of 3, plus we have some friends that said they would help us.
So
and
we're not too worried about that.
We're going to be able to do it
D-Wag.
full time too.
Stickers versus bookmarks. You guys should check out the Men on CG skit that they did for stickers versus bookmarks. It's hilarious. It's a little bit meta, but D-Wag goes man on the street style and interviews people about whether they prefer stickers or bookmarks in their crowdfunding campaigns. And it is essential that we get to the bottom of this debate once and for all, because far too many lives have been lost, too much blood has been shed over the conflict between stickers versus bookmarks.
It is a lot of work.
I agree with Juke Joint. It's a lot of work for
Yeah.
us
You guys impress
individuals.
me. You guys really do impress me, and your inspirations.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it by yourself.
People who run their campaigns, make their art and do their stories and still manage to stay sane. Hats off to you guys, because I couldn't do it. Which is also one of the reasons that we want to give a great campaign to y'all, because it's in support of you. We want to keep that crowdfunding edge. People look at crowdfunding and they go, wow, look at what people are doing in crowdfunding, and they're fulfilling, and there's no reason to not trust crowdfunders.
Right.
I'm not an artist, but I agree with you, Matt Barr. I don't like spreadsheets, but they are a necessity. I think they're just the bane of everyone's existence.
Yeah, Bancroft
They're
tweeted out
necessary.
during his fulfillment, he said, I have spreadsheets. You didn't say there'd be spreadsheets. And I was like, bro, we have Excel files and we haven't even launched the campaign.
Yeah, we've had spreadsheets from the beginning.
We have a lot of artists working together with us. We had to keep track of who was doing what, who was assigned to what print, where they were coming in, how much everyone was getting paid, what the timeline looked like. And, it was There's well over 25, 26 artists, not even including the variant covers, that are contributing to this campaign. So it was a lot of moving parts, and absolutely there were spreadsheets. I'm lucky enough to be a perfectionist that only having me come to count on is actually pretty perfect. I like that, Dory. I like the idea of...
He's also a perfectionist.
Yes, I'm very much a perfectionist. Go back and do it again. It is not to my standards. See, but that's the kind of perfectionism that I can get away with, because I don't actually have to do it. I just have to criticize it.
Right.
Pop says, Hat Club, tip yours to Global Freak. Exactly. If I have skills, I'll just do it, says Dory. I plan on using lots of
Post-its
and red string.
I think that's what Aaron would do if he was left to his own devices.
If I was left to my own devices, I would probably wind up in a straitjacket somewhere for having used so many Post-its and red string.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man, I totally get it. But that was another great thing, is that there have been so many people willing to help us out and share some of the trade secrets with us and just assist us in so many ways. Besides just having us on shows like this, where we get to talk to you guys and giving us additional exposure, it's been like in DMs and in messages on Facebook and stuff like that, where people have been so helpful and so supportive. You know,
it's been really awesome.
Right.
And people have been, willing to put their name on the campaign, which for me has been kind of the most significant part. It's like, yeah, okay, I know my book is good. I know my book is a great book for a first time out there. I know the story is fantastic. I know the art is solid.
Yeah.
And I guess other people at least feel the same way, because they're willing to put their name on the campaign also. So, I mean, that meant something to me.
Yeah.
And when is karaoke? This Sunday, Doris. Karaoke is this Sunday.
It was supposed to be last Sunday, but we got home from Terrificon probably about 40 minutes before we would normally start karaoke, and we hadn't eaten yet. We were just exhausted, so we made the executive decision to just not do it because we were so dead.
That's understandable. I need a day after a 3-day con. I need a day just to do nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, we it had been so long, and we'd never tabled before. We'd only gone just as, like, regular people.
Convention
before.
goers.
Yeah.
Regular people. No regular people go to Comic-Cons.
I don't think we really realized or expected to be as tired as we were. So I'm like, yeah, we'll get home and we'll do karaoke.
Yeah, it was
and then we got home and I'm like, oh my god, I can't do that. I just need to sleep. So, but it'll be this Sunday. We will be back with karaoke.
Yes,
cool.
We will be back with a vengeance.
Yes.
And we will vengefully do karaoke.
Oh, I don't know if there's vengeful karaoke, but
Vengeance!
It'll be fun.
So how's your YouTube channel doing?
We kind of took a little bit of
slowly,
time
right?
off from it. Yeah, we're growing slowly. We're at 300 something.
330 something, I think.
It's not bad at all. I think that
it's great.
Mostly our YouTube channel has suffered lately because we didn't do a lot of uploading in the past 2 weeks. We've actually uploaded like nothing.
We've just
I've seen
I streamed Terrificon. It actually got a lot of views. I got like 500 views.
Yeah, did really well. I saw her. I mean, I've seen a lot of YouTube channels, and you guys are growing at a rapid rate there as well, and that's great. That's great. I mean, it's taken me forever to get to, what am I, 919 right now?
You're so close.
You're so close, man.
So close.
We got to push you over the edge.
Yeah.
But
Make a blitz.
So anybody here in the chat watching now or later, subscribe to my channel.
do it. Peter's awesome.
Trying to pass 1,000. Here we go. Little ticker tape.
What are you gonna do when you get to 1,000? Are you gonna do something special?
I asked people. Nobody's given me any good ideas yet. So I'll ask you guys. What should I do?
Giveaway. You should do an
giveaway.
On stream.
A stream. One of my cats.
Do a stream. No, Peter, not something you already have. When you get to 1,000, you do 1,000 subscribers special. where you do a stream and you do some art on the stream,
Right.
and then you give it away to one of your subscribers. How do you know who your subscribers are?
I guess you'd have to do it to like whoever is tuned in that day.
Yeah,
who's in the
yeah.
chat.
Do it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
We've done that before.
It
right?
doesn't show
It's not
every
impossible.
subscriber you have.
Yeah, it's
Right,
only if
right.
they mark that they show it publicly.
Black Rose is saying do a 24-hour stream. I couldn't do that,
lot.
but I think you could probably pull it off.
Like by
I've
the time
done 8,
karaoke
and
is
I think
over, we're
8 is
done, and
enough.
that's like 3. 8 is enough. It's a good TV show too.
Just like the TV show.
Yeah. Oh, I used to watch that all the time when I was little. I loved that show.
Yeah, that's a good show.
I think I still have the
But-
theme song in my head.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good idea. You know, it's. I did the drawing stream Sunday, and I'm gonna do another one this coming up this Sunday. Because I'm streaming every day this month, and I have a lot of guests already booked, and a lot more that want to come on that I have to book.
Well, you know we'll be showing up in that chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, I tried to do a piece too big, so I got to do something smaller, like that I can finish within a stream. But
Sketch cards are also good.
Yeah.
yeah,
So I
Yeah.
don't know if you've ever watched Passion for Drawing, but he's got Thursdays. Is this the first? It's the first Thursday of the month, right?
It is.
You got to tune in
Yeah.
because Passion for Drawing does a first Thursday and last Thursday of the month draw stream where he draws sketch cards on stream and he gives them away to his viewers. So you could definitely do something like that for 1,000 subscriber special. Do small, just sketch
Yeah.
cards. He takes requests from people, then he does them, then he gives them away.
right.
That's probably
right.
happening today. It's probably happening right now.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I know. I'm subscribed to him, so I'll
He's on
check.
Twitch. Yeah,
Yeah,
Check
he's
out
on
on
he does it on
episodes.
Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
So
you
any,
might have some sketch cards showing up on the campaign. Who knows? I'm not gonna say.
You'll have to wait and find out.
I'm not gonna say that we've hired 3 different people to do sketch cards. I'm not saying that.
So, any last remarks here? Anything you want people to know? Shout outs.
Go sub to all the people in the chat, man. We do this for the people in the chat. Go sub to B-Rose, go sub to Good Stuff Comic Gator. I know Dory said she's 10 signups away from getting a Vanity Earl, so go sub to her.
Right.
Sub to Matt Barr. If you don't follow Matt Barr on Twitter,
Yeah.
follow Matt Barr on Twitter. You don't know what you're missing out. If you don't follow Pops, you don't know indie comics, and that's a great place to learn about them because Pops promotes everybody. So if you are at all interested in what's going on, go over there, see what he's up to. Of course, sign up to Peter's page. Follow him on YouTube, follow him on Twitter. He's got to get to 1,000.
You can also, subscribe to us if you aren't already. We'll be coming back next week with some of our more regularly scheduled programming.
Yep. Ryan
And
Wynn's out
So
there doing
are
his
you-
thing too.
I'm back Mavericks if you haven't.
Are you going to do a quick stream after here on your channel?
Yeah, to do a
Yeah.
giveaway. We'll probably do a giveaway.
Do-
Maybe
Yeah.
in 20 minutes to a half an hour, we'll do a giveaway stream.
Yeah, I have to go grab my computer.
Cool.
It'll be
I have
fun to
all the
find out who
stuff
gets
on
the
there.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but that'll just be
Excellent.
a quick stream just to do the giveaway.
Not
And that's
24 hours.
no.
Not
Like
24
it's going to be 10 minutes because Frequency Girl just has to pull numbers out of a hat and see
Yeah.
whose backer number is what.
Yeah. And then I email everybody.
Hey,
So make sure you check your email too.
Yeah, you got to check your email. I think we had someone on the last giveaway just not
Yeah.
ever get back to us about their
So
address.
they didn't get their thing.
So we might have to put their whatever it was back into the rotation of stuff to give away.
Yeah.
11:35. 11,000.
Which is awesome.
yeah, that's incredible. Well, you guys
Well, it's all
worked
you
hard
guys.
for that.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
like I can, get myself to 11,000. That's all you.
Yeah.
Well, count your pennies under the couch. I'm sure you got 11,000.
11,000 pennies.
11,000 pennies.
Sure.
A lot of pennies.
A lot of pennies.
It took a really long time to count that too.
Yeah. I think I'd get someone else to do it.
Yeah, give up after about like 15. It's taking too long.
Well, guys, always so fun, and that's an incredible piece that you did with Retro. That's awesome.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
No, my pleasure, as always. And, if you want to come back one last time before you close out the campaign, by all means.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thanks, everybody who showed up today. Give the video a like. If you want to really support me, go to my Patreon, support me there. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be on again tonight, 7 p.m. with a cartoonist who does those funny cartoons. You can check it out if you want.
Definitely checking that out.
But yeah, I gotta go eat or something. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day and take care.